3 dinners, just 2 people, 30 minutes or less, no complicated ingredients, no sink full of dishes. Just simple, satisfying meals that make weeknights easier. The question is, which one will earn a spot in your dinner rotation? Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. Tonight, it is just Steven and myself, and like it is most nights, quite honestly. And tonight we are having very simple air-fried chicken Caesar wraps. You'll see. Very, very simple. And then we've also got some sweet potato fries. I'm gonna throw those in the air fryer as well. So very quick dinner. I've got a pack of chicken tenderloins that I've been thawing. We're not gonna use all of the chicken tenderloins tonight. We'll use them tomorrow night as well for another dinner for 2, but let's get started. So I'm just gonna pat these dry. Okay, so I'm just gonna drizzle them with a little bit of this palmetto olive oil, the Tuscan herb infused. Just a tiny little bit. It does not need much. And I'll kind of spread it out on there. Oh my goodness.
What you got cooking?
Bless him.
I don't know the rest of the song.
Stop. Hi. I'm gonna pick out some seasonings to put on this chicken. Baby girl, what is it? Maggie Moo is talking. I'm gonna do this buttery steakhouse just because I've really been enjoying it. And honestly, we don't have to season the chicken that much, but I don't want it to be completely bland. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of this on there. Do you use your air fryer a lot? If you are cooking for 2, I highly recommend you getting an air fryer. Really, really do. I love my air fryer because it does more than just air fry. Air fryer can be your best friend when you're making small portions especially. Okay. That is ready for the air fryer basket. Okay, so I'm gonna do our chicken on the top. And y'all know I love this thing because it's basically like having a double oven. We don't need this whole bag tonight because it's just me and Steven. So I'll just save these for another night. But let's pop these in the bottom. Okay, so I was able to set my top to a certain temperature to air fry for a certain time and my bottom at a different one. I'm gonna just hit cook now and it'll all finish at the same time. So we're making these as like chicken Caesar wraps. Let me tell you, the easiest way to do that is to get one of these bagged salad kits. I even leave the croutons in because why not? We're probably gonna add extra Parmesan because I have some extra, but it also has the Caesar dressing. But before you mix it all up, let me show you what to do. It's like digging for a prize in here. Pull out this pack and then just dump the rest of this into a bowl. Okay, so this pack, like I mentioned, has croutons. We are gonna throw those in there. It also has some Parmesan cheese. We'll toss that in there. Then it has the Caesar dressing. Before we toss it in that, let me grab our wraps. And just so that we make sure we get plenty of that Caesar dressing on each wrap, I'm gonna put a little bit of the Caesar dressing here in the middle. We're gonna spread it out. I have this cute little spatula that a sweet subscriber sent me. And that just makes sure that we get plenty of that. And then, like I mentioned, I don't know that that Parmesan cheese is enough. So let me grab my Parmesan cheese and we're gonna add a little bit here. There we go. All right, one down. Let me put that on a plate and we'll do the other one. Now, one other thing that we're gonna do before we mix this around is we're gonna make a little addition. I've got a red onion and we're just gonna add a few slices, very thin slices of red onion. You could add tomatoes, you can add whatever you want, honestly. Avocado would probably be good. So I'm just gonna break this up and add it to our wrap. We love some red onion in this house. We're done with the wraps for now. Let's mix up the rest of our salad mix. And you know, if you have romaine lettuce and you already have some Caesar dressing, you don't have to buy the pack like this, but we don't keep Caesar dressing on hand. So this is just a more convenient way than me buying a whole thing of Caesar dressing and it probably going bad because we don't use it very often. So that's nice and coated. It's ready, but now we're just waiting on our chicken. We have about 5 more minutes and all of that will be done. And then we will slice the chicken up, add it to our wraps, and then top it with our Caesar salad. Dinner is done. We're gonna let that cool for just a second before I cut it open. So, there we go. And then I'm also gonna check on my fries. Our fries are done too, so I'm gonna set those here. We're just gonna chop this up into bite-sized pieces. These are nice and juicy. Oh my goodness. Smells so good. Okay, let me grab a plate with a wrap. And we're gonna put half of this chicken on one. We are loading this bad boy up. Plenty of protein. Top it with our salad. Now the trick is rolling this thing so it doesn't fall apart. Because I kind of packed it on there. There we go. All right, let me cut it in half. Make it easier to manage. There we go. Uh-oh. I have stuff falling out. Sounds like a personal problem. There you go. So let me grab some fries too. That looks delicious, and as Stephen would say, that looks fit to eat. Now you need to be careful when you're picking it up because it's liable to fall apart.
Liable.
Liable.
We ain't gonna hold it liable. We're just gonna eat it.
Oh.
Looks good. Oh,
I told you.
a little bit of foliage.
I told you.
Don't tell nobody else.
Just might want to pinch that end.
Pinch it. Is that a that's a Caesar salad wrap?
It is. It
with
is.
chicken. That looks good. It smells good. Let's get into this Caesar salad wrap. Oh yeah, that's good. It's crunchy.
Well, it's got, well, yeah, it's
You
got
got a little crouton action
it's got
going on.
croutons in there, and then, you know, that crunchy romaine.
Caesar dressing. Chicken is nice and
Not dry.
not dry.
Excellent.
Very good. This is really good. This is definitely lives up to its name.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it's packed with protein.
And I love Caesar salad.
Yes, that's his favorite.
Love it.
If we're out at a restaurant, chances are he's ordering a Caesar salad instead of a regular salad.
Look at them bad boys. A little bit of.
Sweet tater fry.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Mags. Mags.
What are you doing, little girl?
I hear her talking. All right. Good dinner for two?
Good
Ma'am.
job, babe.
Oh, stretch it.
You knew I wanted
Stretch it.
something light anyway.
I know. I did too. So this worked.
Good.
My eyes are watering. Do you see I have a tear?
Well, I didn't think it was that bad.
I don't know why my eyes are burning all of a sudden, and they're literally just pouring water. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened. Aside from that, this makes me think of the McDonald's snack wraps from back in the day, which they've brought them back, but I don't think they brought a Caesar one back. But I used to love those. But that's what this reminds me of. It's so good.
Yeah, light, fresh.
Dropping
Little
stuff out.
pop of that Caesar dressing there is nice touch, sweetheart. Very good dinner for two. Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome. I have to tell you that my favorite kitchen appliance, it does more than 15 different types of cooking. That would be my Suvie. Suvie is the sponsor of this portion of today's video. And I'm telling you, we use our Suvie 3 or 4 times a week, especially now that I'm not making as big of portions, casseroles, all of these things. I'm making smaller portions. I tend to use my Suvie before I use my oven because my Suvie is almost like having a double oven, and I can air fry something on the top, bake something on the bottom at the same time. It all finishes at the same time. It is glorious. So yeah, I cook a lot of my own stuff in the Suvie, which you can absolutely do. But if you're also looking for easy options for dinner where you don't have to cook, you just put it into the containers, into the Suvie, you set it, you forget it, and then dinner is ready when you tell it to be ready. They have an option for that too. They have frozen meals that are chef created that you can have shipped right to your door. You keep them in your freezer, you take them from the freezer, you put them into the Suvie, you scan the little card, and you tell it exactly when you want dinner to be ready. So the cool thing is, let's say you're leaving for the day in the morning and you know when you get home it's gonna be time to eat dinner. You can set up your Suvie, you can put all of your meal stuff in there in the morning, and it's going to keep it cool all day long, and then it's going to start cooking when you need it to. And not only can you program it right there on the Suvie, but you can use the app too. Let's say something came up and you're going to be an hour late for dinner. You can go into the app and you can reschedule it and say, oh, never mind, I don't need it done at 6, I need it done at 7. It's like having your own little chef sitting on your countertop ready to take your instructions. We have really enjoyed all of the meals that we've gotten from Suvie, and honestly, it's such a good deal because you're not having to cook it and prepare it. You're just putting it into the appliance, and it is piping hot, ready for you whenever you're ready. So forget takeout, which is not that great for you, and it's not great for your pocketbook. Yeah, I call it a pocketbook. Is that really Southern of me? I feel like it is. Either way, it's not great for your wallet to do takeout. The Suvie meals are such a better deal. So if I haven't convinced you now, I don't know what else to say. And maybe the best part is that Suvie offers an in-home trial of 100 days risk-free. So if you want to give it a try, you can either scan this QR code right here, or you can just check the link down in the description box, click that, go and get your Suvie, try it for 100 days. If it doesn't work out, no big deal. But I'm almost willing to bet you're gonna love it as much as I do. A friend of mine recently got the Suvie and she told me, Mandy, this thing has changed my life. That's what I've been saying, and it's so good to hear a friend of mine say the exact same thing. So check out Suvie, 100 days, risk-free, and change your life. Do less cooking and more living. So we like this one too.
Man, there's some flavor in that. Those meatballs, wow. I was a little bit on the...
You were skeptical. I knew it. As soon as he came in there, he was like, oh, turkey meatballs.
There's a ton of flavor in their meatballs.
Good.
And then you add in all this extra, especially the
Pesto.
The pesto.
Yeah.
Man, flavor explosion.
Suvie does it again. We have yet to have something that we don't love from Suvie.
Man.
All right. Let's go cook another meal. Hello, it is the next day. I'm gonna make us a quick and easy lunch for two, but it would be great for dinner. I'm just making it for lunch just because of my filming schedule, but this one would be a great one for dinner. We're making a chicken parm pasta for two. It's gonna take hardly any time at all. Let's do it. Okay, so I told you yesterday I was using I think I used 4 of the chicken tenderloins yesterday. Today I'm gonna use the other 4. And then we're just gonna do a little arts and crafts with our kitchen shears. But I'm gonna just cube up these chicken tenderloins. You can use chicken breast, you can use chicken thighs, whatever you got on hand. So I'm just going to chop this up and then we will season it. All right, so I've got a little bit of Italian dressing here. We're gonna just put some of that on here, not a whole lot. Just gonna give it a little bit of extra flavor. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. I do have my skillet over on the stovetop heating to medium high. We're gonna take this over there and cook this in just a second. Okay, this recipe reminds me of my red macaroni that I make with ground beef. It's very, very similar concept, but obviously we're using chicken and doing different cheeses, but you'll see what I'm saying if you know what I'm talking about. If you've never made my red macaroni, a lot of people call it goulash, same thing, but kind of the same concept here. I don't know if you heard that sizzle, but we've got our chicken started. I'm gonna kind of spread it out here into an even layer, and we're gonna let that start to cook. We just need to cook this through. It should only take, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. I'm also gonna add just a little more Italian seasonings, just because I really like that flavor. While I'm letting that chicken cook, I'm going to shred or grate some Parmesan cheese. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, it's been several minutes. I'm gonna stir these around. It doesn't have much longer to go before we add in our other ingredients. It smells so good, just the chicken itself. So I'm not gonna be using this entire jar of marinara sauce because obviously it's just me and Steven eating, and I'm not really trying for leftovers here. So I might use a little less than half of this, but we're gonna put in this equal amounts of this and water. And now let's add in our water. And we want this to come up to a boil because we're gonna be adding our noodles directly in here. You can use whatever noodles you want. With my red macaroni, obviously I use elbow macaroni, but we have some medium shells on hand, like part of a box. So that's what I'm gonna use today. I'm eyeballing this. I really don't know how much I just added. That should be about right. I'm just gonna kind of douse that in there and let this come up to a boil, and then we'll cover it. Let it simmer for like 15 minutes just to soften all of that pasta up. Then we'll top it with cheese, and that's it, y'all. This is an easy one. And I used my large skillet today. I could have used my medium skillet. I didn't really have to have this large of a skillet, but it's just habit to grab this one. Okay, so it's come up to that boil, which is what I wanted. So what we're gonna do is pop the lid on it, and we're gonna turn it down to like medium low, and let's set a timer for 15 minutes. I'll probably come in here about halfway through and stir it, just kind of check on it, see if it needs more water or anything. So I just wanted to tell you, I came in here about halfway through and stirred it. And when I looked at it, the sauce to me looked a little weak. So I went in and added a little more marinara sauce. So in my opinion, go more like however much marinara sauce you put about 3/4 of that in water in there. So does it make sense? You know what I'm saying? So if you put a cup of marinara sauce, put 3/4 of a cup of water. Don't do half and half, or don't do equal amounts, because I just feel like it thinned it out just a little too much for my liking. It's up to you. But so I added just a little more, like a 1/4 cup of marinara sauce, just to make it more marinara-y. See how it's looking right now? It did not look quite that marinara-ish before I added that in. I should have shown you, but I was just acting on instinct and I just did it, and then I thought, oh, I should have grabbed the camera. But we're there. It says we have a minute left. So at this point, let's start adding the cheese. So I did grate some of that Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna put that all over the top because this is chicken parm. You can't go without the parm. You don't need a lot because you're also gonna go in with some mozzarella. I always use the creamy melt because it melts the best. Mozzarella notoriously does not melt that great. So get this creamy melt, you'll be glad you did. And it doesn't have to be a big thick layer. It can be if you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, let's pop the lid back on and let that just melt down. I'm gonna turn it all the way to low. It was on like medium low before, and give it just another couple of minutes.
I'm so excited because I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. My stomach is growling.
Man, this looks good. I can smell it all the way back in my office.
Oh, good. But what did you tell me it smelled like when you first came in here?
First of all, it hit me and I was like, that's something Asian.
He said, I smell something Asian. I was like, incorrect.
You know what's funny? I went swimming today for my workout.
Right.
And chlorine,
yeah,
because I haven't showered yet.
Yeah.
Chlorine can mess with your
smell.
smell.
Yeah, of course it can.
It really can. So maybe that's what it was.
Maybe so, because you came in here and you said it smelled Asian. I was like, what part of this smells Asian? So there's that.
Yeah, I got the smell wrong.
Well, hopefully you don't get the taste wrong.
I hope not.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, we don't want this to taste like chicken teriyaki, do we?
That'd be a bad sign. Is that good?
Yes. Much better. I like this better than the macaroni. You know why?
Why?
Because when you chew down on those shells,
Yeah.
the marinara sauce just bursts in your mouth.
Yeah.
When you bite down on that.
Okay. So maybe we should start doing
that.
red macaroni with shells.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should do that for
Okay.
sure. The chicken is a nice touch too, a little protein.
Yeah.
I just love it. Lots of cheese in here too, I see.
Parm and mozzarella.
Yep. I get my calcium.
All right, y'all. This is a simple dinner for two, or lunch for two like us. Is it red macaroni-ish, but with chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which is what I figured it would
Definitely.
be. Yeah.
Oh, the seasonings are really good in here.
Okay, good.
You must have added some additional or something.
I did. You know how I do.
Great job.
Thanks. The cheese be cheesing.
Talk to me.
Chicken parm.
Yeah.
That's good. Wow. You know what, too?
Look at that
if you
cheese.
have chicken sausage on hand, you could do chicken sausage with this,
Oh,
too.
yeah, that would be good.
Absolutely. This is a really easy one. And my red macaroni is a great one for two, too. I'll link that below.
You know, I bet you could put Italian sausage in this too. I bet you could. It would be stupendous.
Another day, another dinner for two. It's just me and Steven here. I am not feeling my greatest. I went for a long run yesterday and I messed up my hip somehow. So I want something very easy, warm, comforting, because it has been rainy for days. This is gonna take like 20 minutes. This is just a really simple like beef and gravy over top of mashed potatoes. I'm going the easy route and I'm using Idahoan mashed potatoes just because it's quick and easy. And the beef gravy, like there's nothing to it. You probably have all of these ingredients already on hand, so you can make this tonight. I've got our large skillet heated to medium high. I'm adding a pound of ground beef. So for this dinner, think about sausage, gravy, and biscuits. We're doing kind of the same thing, but we're doing more of a dinner recipe. we're gonna do the beef gravy over mashed potatoes instead of biscuits. While that's cooking, I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, we're gonna let that hang out for quite a few minutes. And when I say you probably have all these ingredients on hand, I mean it. We just need some flour, some Dub sauce, a little bit of butter, some beef broth, some minced garlic. You could chop up some onion and put that in there, you know, along with the beef, but I'm just going the easy route today and using minced onion. So this is pretty much done. We are going to soak up some of this excess grease though with a paper towel. All right, I'm gonna throw this butter in there. You only need about 2 tablespoons. I just had 3 tablespoons left of this one stick, so I'm just throwing it all in there. Why not? We're gonna let that melt. Okay, while that is melting, let's throw in some garlic, however much you want. I'm gonna do like a big, maybe like a tablespoon. And then that minced onion, I'm gonna throw that in there too. And I know we added some pepper earlier, but let's add some more pepper for our gravy. Now, to make our gravy, we need something to thicken it up. So we're gonna use some flour. You don't need a lot, a couple of tablespoons. It's probably 1. There we go. All right, let's stir that around. All right, so that's been cooking for about a minute. Now let's slowly just add in our beef broth. We need a couple of cups of beef broth. Okay, that was 1 cup. And let's add another cup. This is about 3/4 of a cup. I'm gonna eyeball this. This is personal preference as to kind of how thick you want your gravy, thick or thin. All right, I'm gonna let that come back up to a bubble. I'm also gonna add in some Dub sauce at this point. It's gonna give it some good flavor. Okay, I'm not gonna go with 2 cups of the beef broth. I only did like 1.5 cups. We're gonna let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Make sure it gets good and thick. All right, we're gonna give this a couple more minutes. I just tasted it. I'm gonna add just a little more salt and let that hang out, and let's start our mashed potatoes. All we need is 2 cups of water. I do it on high for about 2 to 2.5 minutes. All right, this is kind of how I like my gravy. It's pretty thick. You can thin yours out if you want to, but I did go outside and grab some parsley from our parsley plant just to kind of make it look a little fancier, you know? So we've got dinner in about 20 minutes. It doesn't get much better than that. And we definitely have leftovers, but this is a really great one to have leftovers of because I can just make another pack of potatoes and just warm this through, and we've got dinner tomorrow as well. Or lunch or whatever. Doesn't look so bland now, does it? You ready to eat?
I am. This looks good.
It does look good.
It's very comforting.
Which is wonderful
Yeah.
because we've got so much rain.
We do. Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love the flavor of that gravy.
Yeah. It's got some Dub sauce in there, can you tell?
Yeah. Got some rich flavor in there.
Good. It's got some butter
Which
in
kind
there.
of threw me off because, you know, you don't really see a lot of seasonings in there.
Right.
But now I can see like maybe some garlic and
Yeah, there's minced onion, garlic.
minced onion, yeah. That's really good. Man,
Hit the spot?
that hits the spot, baby doll.
All right, good.
Good job.
Yeah. Easy, easy dinner.
That is incredible. Look how simple that looks.
I mean,
It's so simple and so delicious.
it's all you need. It's meat and potatoes.
I love
good.
that. That gravy is so good. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Man. I mean, I like that better than the brown gravy that we normally put on mashed potatoes. That right there. Yes.
Tons of flavor.
It's got a better taste to it.
It does. That's good.
Good job, babe.
Thanks.
Done.
D-U-N, done.
I'll tell you what. That's good stuff.
It is good.
Good to the last bite. That is good. If I was hungry, I'd be in there right now getting me some more. But I'm on. Back off. Slow down.
That's right. But it is a go-backer for sure.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah. So there you have it. 3 meals that are perfect for 2 people. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to make more dinner for 2 videos, then don't forget to give this a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Another thing I've noticed is a lot of you are not subscribed. You're watching my videos, but you aren't subscribed. So hit that subscribe button before you forget. And lastly, if I have not convinced you yet, I don't know what else to do, but you need to check out Suvie. You can scan this QR code right here, or you can check the description box below, click that link. You can try Suvie in your home risk-free for 100 days. You are going to love it. That does it for me today. I'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.